All right, well, we have finally come to what was supposed to be the first stop of the day. But this site is a petroglyph site, which I think I had mentioned the two sites. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to hit them both. I thought maybe we'd hit this one and then wait till the morning, but they closed off, if there were any, all the boondock spots out this particular road. So we're kind of stuck with having to probably go back in the area that we camped the first night. So anyway, got a little walk here. We're in the sun, so we're gonna try to pick the pace up as much as possible. So we'll see you up at the panel. Yeah, these rocks in here on the way out are just absolutely incredible. Of course, you know we like these kinds of rocks. Yeah, so we're almost to the site. But these rocks are just awesome. I like the faux balancing rock out there. Beautiful in here. White canyon. That's a beautiful alcove up there. I don't expect to find anything, but looks cool. Well, the only thing in here is a dog in the shade. I saw some of these lines on those rocks and thought maybe there was something in here. Yeah, wow. It is pretty cool in here. All right. Well, so our destination is that dark area right in the center of the frame right now. Got these rocks here. Yeah, yellow, red. Oh, that is awesome. And our balancing rock. All right, so we have arrived at the 21 goat panel. So actually, bighorn sheep. Interesting, looks like different periods, different techniques on the goats actually. There's probably more than 21 total up there, but there's other things as well. There's some goats down here. Yeah. We even have petroglyphs all the way down here. Yeah, looks like some pretty primitive stuff. These are the guys that didn't want to climb up to the top to do their artwork. Some forms. Yeah. Some more down here. It's cool. At the goats or mountain sheep. I don't know if they have mountain goats here or not, but they've called it the 21 goat panel. It's really interesting that it's mostly is bighorn sheep. Although I don't know right there what that figure is. And then a spiral. And some more goats. Okay, I'm gonna get back with the other camera and get closer so we can see the stuff that's up here. Got on both surfaces here. Yeah, slanted as well as up above. It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, so here, like I said, these seem to be a more primitive type of goat or sheep. And then we go over and probably have more of what we're familiar with seeing in the shape of the goats. And then again, on the end over here, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a little closer, but those two on the end facing away are also a different style, although totally different than the first style. And then this one, it's a kind of aggressive looking one, isn't it? Looks more like an alligator sheep, that head. Okay, let me walk over here. And then again, we have another one of these odd shaped sheep. Yeah, and then here, these other forms, really interesting. Like one that looks kind of like three tops on a string. Yeah, the weird thing next to it. Long line with a handle at the top and three things at the bottom. And all the geometric forms there. Then over here, it's like a couple of dumbbells or something. Three of them. And the snake down below with another goat. Another geometric form, maybe like a drum that's been lashed with rawhide. Kind of reminds me of that. That's a very bizarre looking goat, very large. Like a yoke or something. Then again, we have some large goats at those, now there are three balls on the barbell kind of thing. Very interesting. I don't know what that is. Spider. Maybe it's just a goat. A lot of legs. Some kind of a interesting form below that as well. Or next to it, I mean. And then down here. Circle, hot air balloon. Looks like a circle with a basket. Looks like we have a tortoise here. Line with the arms flailing. Okay. Wow. And then we have this panel here right in front of me. I don't know if I showed that. And the one right here. Okay. 21 goat panel. Pretty cool. Okay, well, still here at the goat panel area and checking the rocks out here. Never know what you'll find. I thought I had heard someone say that there were more around here, but I think I've got my locations mixed up. Boy, that's pretty cool. I don't see anything. Man. I like this alcove up here. Go take a look. Yeah, I just like these sorts of things. It's almost like built-in shelving, right? Like over here, a little curio cabinet. So Carol is bogarting another panel here. Not much on it. I kept saying, "Do you have petroglyphs over there?" She's standing up in this alcove. "Do you have petroglyphs?" "No, there's no petroglyphs." I come over and immediately I see the petroglyph. All right, well, we have another. This one looks like almost a two-headed sheep, doesn't it? And then what I love, it almost looks like splatter. This is natural, we think. The orange there with the splatter all over the rocks. And then up here you have the circle, just cool in itself, and then the red lines going through the rock. It almost looks like it's on the surface, the red, so I don't know what is causing that. I saw this rock here, the red, and then the swirly stuff on it. Yeah, so cool. All right, well, I think we're gonna head out, go to the next site, and then try to find a camp spot. Well, we called another audible. We just passed where we were gonna stop, and it's just another petroglyph. It's an interesting one, but I think we've seen things probably similar to it other places, and we're both kind of tired.
It's been a long day.
It's been a really long
bumpy day.
We have been on these kinds of roads for what,
Lots of hours.
6 hours.
Lots of hours.
That's
Too many hours.
Yeah, and it's just like my neck is sore.
Trigger is so done walking on rocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My neck, like from going back and forth trying to, watch the road and stuff.
Going up things like this.
Things like this. You're doing, you can see. I mean, it's just, you can't sit still. So anyway, we're beat. We're not going to come back and do it tomorrow. I'm not sure. We haven't sat down to figure it out, but probably find a place for showers. What'd you do?
Yeah, I went going back. I was doing the the Roman and shower as I got a big grin.
So I'm not really sure where we're gonna camp.
But we are so dusty and so gritty.
Yeah. Last night, those sand dunes we had there near Little Finland, I was sitting outside and I just kind of wiped my ear like that, pulled it out, and it was like red from the sand.
Trigger had a sandbar in his water bowl.
Yeah, literally a sandbar in his water bowl after about an hour. All right, well, we're gonna find a camp spot and see you then, probably. Or maybe not. This might be the end. If it is, thanks. And good night.